Oh yeah, it's sticky mulch. It's really like a good way to start the day. You got a tree to cut down and you're shoveling wet stinky mulch out of the trailer. We got like 100 inches of rain, but somehow it's not raining right now, so I'm gonna go cut a tree down. These are the key facts on the job, as far as I understand them. The deal is that our neighbor across the street, he owns like a bunch of rental properties, like some houses in town, and he'll occasionally call me or send me a text when he's got some kind of funky tree going on. This is actually a very nice tree. I think you'll appreciate this tree. Good looking maple, just in the wrong place. I think it's a little close to the house for his taste. So taking the maple down, he's also got a leaner, like a kind of sketchy leaner. I haven't actually seen the leaner yet. I've just seen pictures of it. So the maple's coming down. The leaner, I'm not too sure about. We gotta check that out. Another little tidbit is that I did pick up one of those kind of bargain basement NeoTec chainsaws. If you know about these, they're kind of like El Cheapo. And I think I might run that saw today. So if the situation's right, you know, you gotta choose the right saw for the job, but if the situation's right, I'll bust out the NeoTec.
You've got airstrikes coming from the air that seem to be fairly indiscriminately in civilian hands.
The other thing I should mention about this job is that the driveway is hellaciously sketchtastic. To back the trailer in will be the high accomplishment, like the high point of the day.
First Republic is the third American land.
Alright, house is up here on the right, and driveway kind of drops off. Alright, that seems to have worked out. This is the tree. Maple, just kind of budding out. If it would have been a week ago, it would have been lighter. You know, it's kind of hitting the house, and he doesn't dig that. There's also this leaner over the picnic table. Bigger tree, split stem, that big thing. And, ooh, I'm not even gonna think about that right now. That's kind of like a climb that tree and work over here kind of situation. Definitely a sketchy place for a picnic. The maple we're getting is that dude right there. Not a huge tree. It's got some good spread, and the hazard here, it's not really a hazard. That's kind of dramatic. But the thing I'm trying to avoid is putting stuff down in there. You know, I put all the stuff down in there and I got to bring it up out. So I'll try to keep things in this area. So let's call this the L-shaped drop zone. It just looks like a fun tree to climb, you know? Just like a regular tree. All right, so this is the NeoTec bad boy. It's got some quirky stuff. I'm just gonna mention right out of the bat. It's not like they sent me this thing to sponsor me or anything like that. One of them is that the gas ports are incredibly small. So as you fill it with fuel, you just kind of spill stuff everywhere. I guess I could use a funnel. I know some Echo saws have the same thing. Just these little nano micro filling ports. Oil's the same way. Just like a really small little opening. Oh, that broke off already. Alright, so this commences the low budget saw removal. I think these things are like 150 bucks. I will put a link down in the description, as they say. If you want to throw like 13 cents my way, you can buy one through my link. NeoTec. I was trying not to drop them down there just because it's more work to get them out, but it happened. Try to keep some of them from going down there. NeoTec. I don't know if you saw that, but it's definitely got some throttle sticking issues. So if you got it really revving, pull the throttle, it'll kind of just keep revving. So yeah, that's something. I mean, it cuts. You just gotta sort of accept the weirdness. Accept the good with the bad, is that what they say? The weird with the good. And I've been trying to peel these things, but they're kind of like all barber chairing, cracking. So here we go, I'll go for peel again, but it's not gonna work. All right, what are we doing here? We got truck in the drop zone. I think I might, oh, I don't know. Okay, option one right here is just to blow this whole thing, and that's what I'm gonna do. Option two be go up and come down and take it out in pieces. I'm just gonna blow the whole thing, let it kind of barber chair and act weird. If anything, it's just gonna tap the trailer. Right? I think so. All right, position update on the Maple is that I'm not really climbing much higher. I think all this stuff can go down, so just a question of getting little bits and pieces with the high rev monster NeoTec. Maintains the rhythm. Now, I usually don't cut big stuff. I like the small cut method. But, you know, I'm going to cut this big. Alright, top's out. Green Beast is happily kind of close to the trees, so what are we doing with this thing? You know, typically I would just drop it in the yard, but I don't want to have to come up this retaining wall, so I think we'll see how the NeoTec does chunkity chunk. We're going to test the NeoTec on some chunks. Alright, NeoTec, let's see what you got. All right, gravel driveway. It's gonna be okay. Don't worry. Chunky. I'm trying trying to throw down chunks I can actually pick up so I don't have to cut them again. Am I out of gas? I'm not out of gas, but it's dying on me. Oh man, this saw is a little bit funky. Got some high rev issues. It's got some dying in the cut stuff. I'm gonna say the NeoTec is like buyer beware. It's cheap. I mean, it'll cut wood, but at the same time, that was so bad. At the same time, you know, not the best feel on the hand, and the RPMs are just weird. Like it's like high revving me when I start, even though I got no finger on the gas. It's just a little bit funky. It's funny. It feels so bad having the wrong saw in the tree. You know, like you really want to have a good saw when you're climbing. On the ground, maybe it's different. You know, you're kind of like, ah, whatever, the saw will get it done. But up here, you just want like a saw that really reacts when you tell it to react. Doesn't do shit when you tell it not to do stuff. All right, here we go. All right, so I'll start it up, and I think it's gonna just high rev on me. Come on. All right, bail out. Oh my gosh, ground crew has been slacking. Up there working and nothing gets done. Like nothing is getting done. I mean, it's not even that it's like that bad of a saw. It's more like that I just kind of have gotten a little particular, you know? Like, the saw works, like it'd be a fine limbing saw. It cranks, it's got good power and speed, chain speed and all that. Like, it's a good saw. It's just that the human machine interaction, you know, like, it's just not quite there. It's just a little bit spongy on the pull. Doesn't kick over every single time. That revving. Unpredictable revving, man. That's just like, that's just not right. And those ports, you know, annoyingly small ports. So it's gonna make somebody, I'm not gonna say happy. Like, it's not gonna make somebody happy, but it will entertain somebody for a short time. With all this talk of saws and stuff, make no mistake that this remains the moneymaker. A good cleanup with a nice rake. It just leaves the job looking done. I also might have mentioned this other tree, this leaner, that he kind of wanted me to do, but asked kind of late in the game. And it's gonna wait. I'll go down there and take a look at the tree. But it's just, it's kind of big as a job, you know, just getting up high enough so you can piece everything right down here. It's not the kind of thing where you could just send it because you've got the house. But I just want to take a look at the tree, see how skinked out it is. I'm assuming it's strong. Yeah, it's one of those phototropic moments where this area wasn't good for the tree, but that one was. So it just kind of went that way, I'm guessing. It's all right, but climbing a leaner like this is always kind of a hassle. It's also got a couple stems. So anyway, saving that for another day. You will undoubtedly see that here on the channel in not how-to form, just like this video right here. Not really a how-to video, just a story of how I did it. Appreciate you checking it out. Maybe it's ready to go. Should have like a little bit of food left over. What?